Welcome back to the Clean My Space channel. My name is Melissa Maker and I am an accidental cleaning expert who's feeling the feelings right now because I am in my kitchen and it's a disaster. We haven't cleaned it in a couple of days in preparation for this video, and while it's really nice to not do anything after you've used the kitchen, man, the stress builds up real fast. And that's why in this video, I'm gonna show you how we can take this really disgusting kitchen and turn it from a 0 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10 using my 3-wave system. We're gonna review a bunch of the products, tools, and techniques throughout this video. You're gonna watch me clean. I'm gonna cover all of that stuff, and I'm also going to be talking about our newest product at Maker's Clean, so keep your eye out for that. All right, let's get right into the cleaning. Hair up, gloves on. We are doing the 3-wave system. My starting point is that laundry room door just behind me, and in the first wave, I'm gonna be tidying and getting rid of all of the clutter. Now my goal here is to move everything over to the sink area, and then I'm gonna tackle the dishes. For demonstrative purposes only, we left meat sauce and tomato sauce, because we never do this otherwise, in the pan overnight. It is dry and it is caked on. So what I would do before actually pre-treating this with product is I'm just gonna try and scrape out as many chunks as I can, because then that means that the product can actually focus on, getting rid of the buildup instead of getting rid of the food chunks. Now the purpose of this is to tidy and organize the kitchen so that I can actually get down to the heavy duty work. And in a kitchen cleaning specifically during wave 1, you also have to tackle all of your dishes, which is what I'm doing here, because you need no dishes for you to actually be able to clean. And you also need to pre-treat because we deal with a lot of greasy, grimy items in the kitchen. So if you notice splatters on your backsplash, something sticky on your counter, or even a pot or a pan that really needs a good scrubbing, pre-treat it now. Now I'm moving my way around the kitchen, moving from left to right, top to bottom. So I'm taking everything with me, moving it toward the sink. That red bag that I have is also going to be used for gathering up any items that I want to take to recycling. That way I don't have to keep running back and forth. So you'll see I kind of drag it with me as I go. I like wearing gloves when I'm doing this because A, they have great grip and I happen to have butterfingers, and B, it allows me to pick up things that I otherwise might think are a little bit gross from time to time, especially if you leave your kitchen unclean for a few days. Now, if you don't have a dishwasher, this would be your time to hand wash your pots or pans. You want to have no dishes before you move on. You'll notice, and this is controversial, that I'm not really rinsing anything before I put it in the dishwasher. I scraped a lot of my stuff, but I'm actually challenging my dishwasher to clean as much as it can without me running water. And that's A, because I'm using a good quality dishwashing detergent, and B, because I'm trying to save water, and it's actually more efficient to not pre-rinse, put everything in the dishwasher, use a great detergent, than it is to pre-rinse and then put stuff in the dishwasher. It just wastes a lot of water. So I know some people don't love it because their dishwasher can get dirty and stinky, and the trade-off is that you do have to clean your filter more often, but I think it's worth it. Back to it. I have a video teaching you how to load your dishwasher and also how to maintain your dishwasher, so I will link both of those for you down below. What I love seeing is how clean my kitchen already looks, and I haven't even hand washed yet. These are items that either don't fit into the dishwasher or that I don't want to put into the dishwasher. I usually hand wash about 10 to 20% of the stuff in my kitchen. Everything else goes in the dishwasher. Now look how disgusting that cloth looks after cleaning that tomato sauce pan. But once I rinse it, you'll see how nicely it rinses clean. There aren't any chunks of food stuck in there. It's also fast drying and it doesn't smell. We're really proud of these scrub squares. We all love using them. And like I said, when you're done using them, you can put them right in your washing machine and have them ready for the next cleaning. My pan's looking pretty good. My hand wash items, I'm just going to quickly dry and replace. That way they're not in my way for the rest of the cleaning. All right, coming in for wave 2. This is when I actually do my cleaning, so polishing, dusting, disinfecting. And notice my movements here. I'm starting at the top, working my way to the bottom, and I'm moving things out of the way as I go, always placing them on an area that I haven't cleaned just yet. The cleaning product I'm using here is simple all-purpose cleaner. It's just soap and water. But we do have a 50 DIY cleaners ebook that you can check out. I'll link that for you down below as well. It's always a good workout cleaning the kitchen. I get right up there and I get right down there. Lots of squatting and reaching and yeah, lots of cleaning. The kitchen table doesn't require much, but I'm still gonna give it TLC. I just pre-treated the table with my general all-purpose cleaner that I use to pretty much clean everything in the kitchen. I'll use my microfiber cloth to clean the majority of the table, but for this area where the meat sauce spilled last night, if I wanted to, I could switch to the scrubby section of the scrub square and use that to easily work away the buildup. That just makes my job a little bit quicker, and then I can switch to the flat side of the scrub square to wipe clean, or I can just swap out and use my microfiber cloth to do the entire table. I'm completely ruthless when it comes to whipping crumbs on the floor because I know I'm going to clean the floor at the end anyway. But when I come to a surface like the island where I know just by looking straight down, let alone doing the eye level test, how much debris is on there, before I even pre-treat it, I'm just gonna give it a quick wipe down just to shoot a lot of that debris onto the floor. Why is that? Because once that debris gets wet, like I got rid of some shredded cheese, it's actually harder to wipe away and it leaves more of a mess. So by doing that quick step ahead of your pre-treating, you're actually saving yourself some time. The eye level test is also something Clean My Space fans might know about, but if you're new here, let me explain. When you look straight down on a surface, you can't always see the debris and dirt that's there. But if you get down to eye level, you'll be able to see everything that's there. Okay, I've reached the end of wave 2. And I finished the counters, the cupboard fronts, I've done my polishing, my cleaning, everything looks good. The final thing I have to do is clean the sink. I'll show you how I do that. But before I go there, I just wanted to talk briefly about the back side of the kitchen. The fridge, these cupboards, the microwave. It all looks really clean. So when I finish my wave, I'm constantly looking for areas that need cleaning, but I'm also looking for areas that don't need cleaning. And when they don't need them, I'm not giving them any extra attention. So without wasting any more time, I'm gonna clean that sink and then we're gonna take care of the floors and the garbage for wave 3. Okay, I'm applying dish soap to the scrubby side of the scrub square, adding a bit of water, and I'm just going to scour. Now, I'm not using any abrasive product here like baking soda or any scouring powder. The cloth itself and the dish soap will do a great job. I'll give it a rinse and then I'll finish it up by buffing with our Duo cloth. And look how perfect the sink is. Yes. The last part of the cleaning, wave 3, is emptying the garbage and taking care of the floors. Now I checked the kitchen garbage here. It doesn't need to be thrown out, but the compost definitely does. And boy, I cannot tie a compost bag with gloves on. Once this is done, I'm going to vacuum the floor. I much prefer using a vacuum than I do a broom for this particular type of work because it's just so much more effective. But that said, if there's a lot of wet stuff on the floor, I might grab that by hand or I might use a broom. I just find a vacuum much more efficient. But I'll tell you, my cat, she does not like the vacuum. So there you have it, my friends. I took this kitchen from not to hot, and I followed the 3-wave system and used the right products and tools and techniques so that I could get the job done right the first time without wasting time. And you have now officially been introduced to the Makers Clean Scrub Square. We are having an introductory offer sale on it, 20% off for the first 3 days of its presence on our website. So if you're interested in getting your hands on the Scrub Square, you can check the link down below or you can visit makersclean.com. That leads me to this week's comment question, which is, what is the one product or tool that you can't clean without in your kitchen. For me, I have to put all the Maker's products aside because I'm obviously biased, but I have really been loving that spray-on dish soap lately. I don't know if you've ever tried any of that, but you saw me use it in this video. I think it's pretty fabulous. I'd love to know what your product is or tool, so let me know. If you liked my moves here in the kitchen, you might like our Clean Like a Pro series. You can check out the playlist right over there. It shows you how a cleaning pro tackles all the jobs in the house. If you would like to support the Clean My Space channel, a couple ways you can do that. Of course, you can subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. And you can visit Makers Clean, which is where all of our premium cleaning tools are available. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.